for oil tankers belonging to Kuwait.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Good evening. That was an American flag on the back of that ship, and we begin this evening in what is surely the world's most dangerous body of water, the Persian Gulf. Tonight, a collection of U.S. warships, combat planes, and airborne radar systems have been assembled to protect the latest additions to the American commercial fleet. 2 Kuwaiti tankers, which as of this morning are now under the protection of the American flag. And so the United States embarks on a Mideast mission which is haunted by one question. Will the Iranians try to attack the Kuwaiti ships now that they are technically American? Our first report is from ABC's David Ensor in the Gulf.
The Stars and Stripes went up on the Gas Prince and the Bridgeton today, but the Navy was keeping journalists with their cameras at a distance, whether they came by sea or by air. The operations run by the USS Crommelin, a guided missile frigate just like the USS Stark.
Sierra Lima, India, this is Warship 37. I have you on my radar. Please remain more than 3,000 yards clear for your safety, sir.
The American Merchant Marine captains are on board with their predominantly British officer corps and mostly Filipino crews. As of today, the documents making the 2 ships American registered take effect. At times, the Navy appeared to be testing its procedures for the coming journey on the media. Helicopters stayed between the tankers and intruders. They checked out small boats, too, and warned them off.
You are not cleared. Please remain clear for your safety, sir.
U.S. Navy helicopters practiced inspecting the area around the Bridgeton, perhaps for mines. The supertanker will perform as a shuttle, bringing oil to other tankers waiting in the Gulf of Oman. When the convoy pulls up anchor and heads through the Strait of Hormuz, the operation begins in earnest, traveling 600 miles of the world's most dangerous waterway up to Kuwait and then back. Not once, but many times. An open-ended, expensive, and possibly dangerous commitment. At the United Nations today, Iran's ambassador said his nation will take whatever measures it sees fit in the Gulf.
And if, by any chance, any target is recognized as legitimate by the Islamic Republic of Iran, we will definitely attack that target, regardless of whose flag that target is carrying.
Still, Kuwaiti officials have said they have confidence in the U.S., and they have pointedly set no limits on retaliation if Iran should attack the convoy. But while the reflagged tankers are heavily protected, Iran may now look for softer targets. Tehran radio claimed today that 3 small Kuwaiti vessels had been seized in the Gulf by Iran and their crews taken prisoner. It said they were 3 spy boats. This country has many fishing boats and pleasure craft on the Gulf as well as tankers. Clearly, they cannot all be protected. David Ensor, ABC News, Kuwait.
It is certainly clear that if